I'm Steve Johnson, News Director for theDove TV. Check out our other videos and visit our website at thedove.us. Thanks. It's the top of the hour. I'm Steve Johnson with a reminder to get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch theDove on our website or on our Roku channel. Well, Israeli leaders threatening to take even tougher action against the Palestinians over their decision to join the International Criminal Court a day after freezing the transfer of more than $100 million in tax funds. Palestinians submitted their application last week to the ICC. The application is expected to be approved in about 60 days, clearing the way for them to pursue war crimes against Israel. But Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told his cabinet on Sunday that Israel will not sit idly by.
We will not allow the dragging of IDF soldiers and IDF commanders to the International Criminal Court at The Hague. Those who should face justice are the heads of the Palestinian Authority, who entered an alliance with Hamas war criminals.
And Netanyahu's Minister for Strategic Affairs says if the Palestinians press forward with their efforts, Israel will have to consider further steps. More than 10,000 mourners have lined the streets in New York City to pay their final respects to police officer Wen-Jin Liu. A simmering dispute between police union leaders and Mayor Bill de Blasio prompted some officers in the crowd to turn their backs when the mayor appeared on screen to deliver a eulogy, as they did at last weekend's funeral for Liu's partner. Police union leaders have accused the mayor of contributing to an anti-police environment by sympathizing with groups protesting the recent deaths at the hands of police. Light rain and rolling seas in the crash area hindered divers trying to reach the wreckage of the AirAsia jetliner at the bottom of the Java Sea yesterday. Thick sediment on the sea floor is leaving them with zero visibility. Two divers who successfully reached the suspected wreck site of the AirAsia Flight 8501 didn't get to stay. Officials say the divers had to turn back almost immediately because of poor conditions. So far, 31 bodies have been recovered from last week's crash, and officials believe many of the remaining 131 passengers and crew are strapped to their seats inside the plane. Searchers also still looking for the cockpit voice and data recorders. As we begin 2015, you may see a growth of solar power in Oregon. Oregon ranks 20th in the nation for solar generation, with more than 130 businesses around the state said to be associated with using solar power for their operations. The Medford Airport has been incorporating solar power to reduce their costs with 2 projects in the last couple of years. More expected for customer walkways this year. Airport Director Bern Kay says they hope to zero out their costs with this year's project.
It'll become a zero carbon footprint, which, in stating another way, our parking lot power won't be costing us anything. We'll be generating as much as we use.
Case expects the new solar project to begin this summer, which will incorporate low-use LED lighting for the parking area. Let's take a look now at what we can expect on the weather scene as we start this week. For Northern California and Wairika, mostly sunny today through the rest of the week with a high of 51, 55 tomorrow, with lows just about near the freezing mark. As we move into the Klamath Basin, 50 today with cloudy skies, a low of 35, mid-50s to low 50s through the rest of the week. No rain except possibly a slight chance expected on Friday. As we head along the Oregon coast, 59 today and mostly sunny, as well as rising temperatures on Tuesday and Wednesday with a high of 63 tomorrow, 64 expected on Wednesday, a slight chance of rain on Thursday. As we move into the central part of the state in Bend, cloudy today, a high of 46, 52 tomorrow, slight chance of rain also expected on Friday. And for southern Oregon in the Medford area, 56 today, 61 tomorrow, up to 62 on Wednesday, a slight chance of rain expected Friday. That's a look at your news and weather here on theDove.